After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Today, Jimpock, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpock says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Resistance is futile. Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Keep firing!
Hi guys and girls, and welcome to Star Trek Online. Okay, I'm a bit annoyed. We did do a recording before this, but unfortunately it didn't want to record for me. Okay, so let's see where we're off to. Okay, so we're not heading too far. Gem system. Okay, let's go. We got Klingons.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of Vulcan.
You have a foul
I'm looking for the
dictator
gem
aboard your
system.
ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you. That foul beast on your ship is an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of those honorless dogs dies. Scream! My patience is limited. Speak. Do you doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences.
Yeah, let's face the consequences. Let's engage the Klingons.
Ship.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, dead man. Let's beam down.
Beaming down.
Not this way. Oh, up there. Oh, what's that?
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soket. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soket's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
I don't know.
Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me? Warriors! Prepare for battle!
Yes,
There is a
sir.
group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive. Kapla. Yes, sir.
On my ass. Okay. A surprise for you, bitches. Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. I knew that was coming. Down the hill, down the hill, down the hill. I was just going for scenic routes. That's absolutely fine.
Scenic route.
Okay. How many more times?
Okay.
Okay. Fire it all. Let's go. With an energy weapon. Reinforcement.
This is Captain Thielen of the USS Kirk. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps someday you will return the favor. Thielen out.
Let's go.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations.
This mission briefing is classified. Starfleet intelligence has been working on cracking the coded message sent by the Undine agent you exposed at Pajem. And we think we have something. There are several references to the Paulson Nebula in the data. That is an area of space near the Lackey system that we don't know much about. Starfleet needs you to survey the nebula and find out why the Undine have an interest in it. Be careful. When the Enterprise D was in the area, it reported that the composition of the clouds may screen opponents from your sensors.
Cool, got it.
We need you.
Okay, let's get some stuff on our ship.
Your inventory has a replicator that allows you to buy and sell items.
Yeah, not too worried about that. Dual plasma beam. We'll keep the phase at the moment. We will equip the Mark II. And change my personal shield up. Change that for a pulse cannon. Yeah, we'll go dual.
You can purchase common items from the replicator.
That'll do nicely. Okay. Let's head out.
Where are we going? Nice.
We are heading to a nebula. Okay. Nearly there.
I might be blind, but
What?
where's Nebula?
Where I am? You'd like 16.7 light years away.
Yeah, well, you said head towards the Nebula, and I can't find Nebula.
If you open your map, it's Lucky System.
Oh, why don't you say that then?
I did. The Lucky
Looking for
System
Nebula. Well,
If,
yeah, you
well,
said
if you
Nebula.
were paying attention to the whole, you know, Admiral's breach, you would have known it was the Lucky System. But
You know me,
someone
I don't
wasn't
pay
paying attention.
No, I never pay attention. Just
No,
tell me
we
where to go
know.
and I'll follow.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm over here. That's helpful in space. If you head for the next sun and turn a left, and I'll be right about there. And if you get to Australia, you've
Someone
got
tell me what star we're going to.
the Lucky System.
That's better. What I heard was Nebula, so I was like looking for the planet called Nebula.
Rookie mistake.
You need to tell me exactly the words on the star that we're going to.
Well, I read the information that was given.
Oh, I don't read it.
Well, we know
I'll go
that.
to anyone on me.
We knew that from when you kept pressing A.
Yeah.
We know. Reading's not
Well,
your
that-
strong point. We know that.
Skip all that rubbish. Right, go on. I just want to get some shooting and blowing up done.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's nice to bring people in, and listen to the story as it unfolds. But yeah, I know you just want to blow shit up. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on you here.
This is why you have to tell me where to go.
Alright, so if you
I
get
can
to
blow shit up.
Australia, you've gone way too far.
Okay.
And you've still gone past me. Okay, you can stop anytime soon. Let's begin. I love how you're reversing. Beep, beep, beep.
Hide and
This
seek.
vehicle's reversing.
Found you.
Well, a bit later than that, you passed me. Okay, let's get this done. Yeah. Now we get to blow shit up. Let's go for him. Oh yeah, boys. These improved weapons. Ooh, get 'em, mama. Nicely done.
Thank you for the assist. Our ship is on a mission to map the Paulson Nebula. Unfortunately, we failed to adequately compensate for the power drain the nebula had on our engines. We retreated from the nebula to make repairs. That's when we stumbled upon an illegal Gorn mining operation. If you hadn't shown up when you did, we'd be sucking vacuum. Our chief engineer says there's no way we can make it back to a starbase. In fact, without new dilithium crystals, we're stuck. There are crystals on some of the larger asteroids here. That's why we headed for this location in the first place. If you could gather some crystals for us, we can make it to safety. Send us a hail if you have any questions about the nebula. We would be happy to share our data.
Okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield.
Alright. Location.
How can we help you? There was an area with an unusually high rate of metallic density. We wanted to investigate in more detail, but our engines just couldn't take the strain. I'll send your navigator the coordinates in case you want to check it out. How can we help you? Swirling dust clouds, asteroid fields, areas where the clouds are so thick that your sensors are useless. There's a reason most starships avoid the nebula. You'll need to boost your engine efficiency if you want to navigate through the deepest parts of the nebula. If the Klingons want to ambush you, they won't find... How can we help you? The Paulson Nebula is a navigator's nightmare. Because of that, most legitimate starship traffic tends to avoid the nebula. Starfleet has received reports of the Klingons using it as a hiding spot, though. So we're giving it more attention. When the U.S. How can we help you?
That'll do, Captain. Okay, let's go back to the Valor.
We're in your debt. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish preliminary repairs, we'll set course for Starbase 157. If you want to go into the Paulson Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a decalithium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back.
Okay, let's go to Lucky 3. But we'll leave that for next episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you real soon.